Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced. Say no one else knows what you do. That's bottom line. Spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is no one in a million. Goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
Rule in the way that I move, not breathe your hand. You only can rescue me. This is my prayer. If you are mine, if you are mine, I wouldn't want to go to heaven.
7 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, and welcome. After enjoying this commentary, be sure to run over to our website, www.kushe.online, for this great t-shirt and more. Kush takes the stress out of getting dressed. Hi, welcome to my channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you'll know every time we upload. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Kush Online. We take the stress out of plus-size queens worrying about what to wear.
Maybe we just love like that. Times I don't want you around. You do something to make me smile, and it's hard for me to try to doubt.
Hey, Miss Mob. I'm so happy to see you here. I hope you've had a great day. And Bush Barbies, you too. I know you may be busy, but thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Replay gang, I need y'all to do y'all thing. Guys, as you come in, please hit that like button and be sure to comment down below or in the chat. And guys, the most important part of this conversation is you. Be sure to join in the comments. Let us know how you feel. And be sure to say hello. Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another live presentation. Thank you so much for taking the time and coming to this live tonight. I know that it's Friday night. You guys could have been anywhere, but you are here. I thank you so very much. Also, we're nearing the last day of January. And I just want to say thank you to you guys because it was a good month. And what I mean by that is that I started out of the journey of YouTube, not being able to sleep well, things of this nature, not having a schedule, not just being here. And there are a lot of you guys, who would watch my content and things of that nature, but I feel like I was able to give you more of me this month because my sleeping patterns are better. And I just appreciate the love that you guys have shown me in return. It's been an awesome month, and I'm just hoping that that definitely continues. Tonight, like I said, free for all Friday. We have quite a few people in the situation room tonight. Also, um, we have our T-shirt launch coming. Our situation room T-shirts. And so I hope you guys will support the channel. With those, I do have everything set up. I will actually give you guys the website tomorrow. But I did show you guys the t-shirts the other day. Let's see if I still have the markup in here. Here it is. Thank you. So this is the docket for Peach McIntyre. It has been a few updates. You know that she has a court date coming up soon that is on here. Now I found it interesting that she didn't care about paying her rent, but since this eviction started, now we know that this is not the first time that she's filed for an eviction. Let me say that correctly, that she has been filed on. Usually she just gets up and gets the hell on. But this particular time, honey, she didn't pay on time, but ever since she didn't pay on time, she's been on dime and on time. On the 23rd is when she paid her rent for the month that she was filed on. On No, let me say that right. I think it was the 19th that she made that payment. The next payment was made on the 23rd. That was for January. And then on 123, she made the payment of $3,502.77. That's for February. Now, I find it interesting that instead of her just upping and getting the hell on, baby, she's fighting to the death trying to stay here. She's trying to stay in the neighborhood that basically don't want her, and I find that so interesting. She's paid a total of $11,398.13 since I think it was the 12th of last of December, and that's a lot of money. Um, it's a lot of money for the spot, and it's just a lot of money altogether. She definitely needs to have been wiser. Um, she definitely needs to have been wiser about the decisions, and then she probably wouldn't be in the place that is at now. Hey, Medusa Sunshine. But nonetheless, that's what's going on. And like I said, she does have a court date coming up, and I guess we'll see what happens. You know, she'll tell us. So I guess we'll see what happens then. Um, and it was another short that I wanted us to discuss. Now, one thing that we haven't mentioned here on the chat as of yet is this. Hold on, here
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how you do it. Yeah. Got twins. Don't let them folks tell you you can't get two donuts with twins. Speaking of your babies from the NICU will forever be one of my happiest moments. So excited. You moms understand my joy. When you get that phone call, they be like, hey, bring that car seat.
I'm gonna say this.
What with us?
You shouldn't have to get a phone call, especially when you're getting close to the end. Um, you definitely should be in a situation that somebody is on task enough that when you're within a day or two of your kids coming home, you should definitely be in the position that you know you there like everything that is going on when it comes to these babies that's important, she's having to be told about it. It's not a situation of her being there. So I just feel like that's kind of messed up. um and I feel like that her kids deserve better than that. Now, we've had a lot of discussion about her because she's had so much going on, but like I said, I just feel like the kids deserve better.
Say that magic.
Now, y'all, where the other two babies?
Look at that baby.
Now, y'all seen that the nurse had to hold the baby. The nurse is having to do the, I don't think it's straight skin to skin, but they're having to try to give the babies the attention that they're lacking from their parents. And this is a two
Ain't no
parent
feeding
household.
tube. You are so cute. We're proud of you.
I can take them out.
Look at those lips. You are
My little
adorable.
arms are in prison.
The moment that we have been waiting for. Yes, you.
Hey ugly hoe, hey ugly, hey ugly, hey ugly. Bye ugly hoe. It be them ugly ass hoes who been hating, ain't it? Talk bad about it. Hey ugly.
I don't understand why she conducts herself like this and she got 9 kids. Like, it's like, girl, get it together. She seems to really like the area, and the kids like the area, but the living space is way too small. Peach likes what the area means more so than the area itself. It is a upper class neighborhood. It's predominantly a white neighborhood, where people have, the schools are good. They're all charter schools. Um, excuse me, they are high earning neighborhoods, things of this nature. She wants to feel like a person that makes 20 to 30,000 dollars a month. And honestly, it's nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing: you need to be the person that you want to be. Like, she walks around looking like a hot mess, not putting the effort in when it comes to um the work, the family, the dynamics of where she is. She doesn't take care of herself, things of this nature. So it's like you want to be a part of the neighborhood, but you're not doing what the people in the neighborhood are doing. And that's the biggest problem. And like you said, the second biggest problem, the first biggest problem is you don't act like you belong there. The second biggest problem is you got too many damn kids in that place. If that's what you wanted, if you wanted to be in a cute little townhome, 3 bedroom, you should have had a 3 bedroom family. Like, there are a lot of people out here that have 5 plus children, and there are a lot of people out here that have more, but they don't all own a home. Some people can't afford that, but they have homes that's comparable to their family size usually. It is just beyond me. One thing that I see and we talk about a lot here on YouTube is the fact that you see these women having baby after baby after baby after baby. It's not a fact of we can afford this child. It's not a fact of we're going to do what we need to do to make our life and our living comfortable. Just folks laying up making babies. And the $1 million question is why, honey? We just saw Skye live in the damn woods for 6 months, pretty much. Why? Why did you put yourself in a position consistently having a man who not doing nothing? But then we want to see this little fake skit that she's doing, acting like, well, he's acting like she's putting so much pressure on him. Hell, what happened to the rest of them bums? You don't like the stroller, Cheryl? Why? If you don't mind telling us. I think they're cute. I wanted my grandkids to have, even if it wasn't a Duna, I wanted a similar one because it seems so easy. But honey, the strollers my daughter got for them kids is like spaceships. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Sweet Harmony. And yeah, y'all please smash that like button. We're small but mighty. I'm gonna keep showing up for y'all as long as y'all keep coming. And I appreciate it. I'm so shocked. But yeah, go ahead and hit that like button for me, please. What is going on with the babies when Peach isn't there? The nurses take care of them. Does the nurse have gloves on? Let's go look.
The moment that we have been waiting for. Yeah, she could take them out, Daddy. We're gonna show you how we gonna be pushing our donuts together. Yeah. 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 That's how you do it. Yeah. Got twins. Don't let them
So
folks
they're
say you
not
can't get two
attached.
donuts with twins.
You just gonna have to hold
Speaking
both
of your
of them.
babies from the NICU
It's
will
not that
forever be one of
serious.
my happiest moments. So excited. You moms understand my joy. When you get that phone call, they be like, hey, bring that car seat. What would I say that magic?
Now where the other two babies at? unless they in the car.
Look at that
No, she
baby.
didn't have on a gloves. If you are
Ain't no
referring to the
feeding
nurse.
tube. You are so cute. We're proud of you.
I can take them out.
Oh yeah, now she does.
Look at those lips. You are
My little
adorable.
arms are in prison.
The moment that we have been waiting for. Yes, you can take them out, Daddy.
So she did have on gloves at the end there. The way she did this was so odd. I don't know if she just wants to use it for content later. But yes, the baby that has no NG tube is the baby that went home, according to what we see. I did see a video of her. I want to say it was a short, and she was talking and she was holding the baby. At first, I thought it was phenomenal, but apparently, it was not phenomenal. And the reason that I say that is,
Who keeps
okay,
saying,
like
oh,
this is
you need
phenomenal.
Section 8 with them 9 kids and you about to get evicted? I can't get it. This is the problem. I can't get it because you guys won't get off of it. It's no difference than that 18-year-old, 21-year-old, 25-year-old, first time mom, teen mom that can't get the Section 8 because your 50-year-old ass won't get off of the program. This is why we are where we are right now. I've been stating this stuff for over 10 years. Over 10 years. I actually got off Section 8 after being on it for barely 5 years.
I mean, she say that like there aren't other people that have Section 8 that aged out the program. Um, 5 years is still 5 years. You went from 20 to 25 on Section 8. You had to go to a homeless shelter to get it. You are no different than other people. You just had a different situation happen to you. And the problem and the tragic part about that is Peach behind is still acting like she in the hood. I mean, just straight up. She acts like she is still in the hood. So I just hate to see her act and conduct herself the way she does because it makes her look like a fool.
10 years ago this year. April of this year will make 10 years since I have been off, well, May, officially off of Section 8. 10 years.
And let's talk about that. She's been off of Section 8 for 10 years. And y'all, she has over 10 evictions filed within that 10-year period. Countless evictions. So, I mean, so she says that like she did something special or like she did something that others can't accomplish. Baby, she not special. I could see if she went somewhere, she was stable, she got her a little apartment that could fit her family. They grew out of that apartment. She went to another one and eventually bought a house or lease or whatever. She did none of that. So for her to sit up here and try to talk shit to people is ridiculous in my eyes. Like, girl, you ain't did nothing special, boo. Now, had she not had those, she's got just as many evictions as Strong Mommy Chrissy has. So, and then the thing is, she's made so much money. That's what's so ridiculous about it, is the amount of money that she made. It is Friday, Miss Cheeks. Hi and welcome. I am. You know what? I don't know why I'm ready for. Oh, it ain't Friday. Y'all, it's Thursday. Lord have mercy. That's why she said that. I really thought it was Friday all day today. What? Oh, the Duna looks small. I haven't seen one up close, so I'm not sure. Uh, but I know that the car seats that uh, my daughter has for her kids are way better as far as what they cover. So there is that. You don't qualify for Section 8, lady. Right. And that's what she should be on, is that she don't qualify instead of coming up here talking trash. The baby looks older than a month. Let's go look at him again.
I got off Section 8 when I only had 2 kids.
Okay, this baby right here in her hand is phenomenal. That's what I was saying. She kind of made it look in a way that you not really sure, but yeah, this baby is the bigger baby.
Was pregnant with my third child. Got my award from them when my third child was born because I did something most people don't do. In 2014, statistical data showed that only 3% of people ever get off of Section 8. And out of that 3% of people, only 1% of people get off voluntarily, like myself. Okay, I'm a 1%er in most things that I do. So
Yeah, you're a 1%er in uh evictions. You're a 1%er in disrespect. You're a 1%er in so many things. Being unattentive mother, like I could go on. She's in here acting like she's some kind of elite somebody. Myself, I had a housing voucher at one point in time. I gave it up. As a matter of fact, they said let's hold it for 6 months because my income had went up, and they was like a lot of times people incomes adjust and they can get back on it. No, I'm good. It did for me what I needed it to do, and it's time for me to pass it to the next person, and that's what I did. um when you're in a position that you don't need it no more, you won't hold on to it. She's sitting here really bitter because she can't get it back. That's what the truth is.
when you guys come back at what I'm stating with, oh, you need some Section 8, can't get it because y'all won't get off of it. You, your mammy, your grandmammy won't get off of it. So that's one of the issues. I feel like government assistance should be utilized when needed. It's kind of like unemployment when needed. We're going to talk about welfare. This is one of my favorite topics and all of that stuff shortly. Let me get my kids all situated. He about to take a nap. I'm doing laundry, get myself in order. And once I do that, we're going to sit and we're going to have a long, long conversation. I'm going to give you guys a history lesson. You keep saying,
The sad part about this shit is she really thinks she's a smart motherfucker and can just really educate people.
I was
That's
wondering,
what's crazy.
can y'all please stop giving up on y'all children?
Okay, right here, the baby that she should be holding right here is one of the twins. And the difference is the hair. They still got that good, uh, you know, black, shiny, uh, kind of hair. And he's smaller. You see, he got the same shirt on that he had on at the hospital, and she's breastfeeding him.
Especially black moms. It's like every time I scroll down TikTok, I see videos of black moms giving up on their black children.
Now, my question is, if you're gonna come on here and say this shit, don't be a person that has not been called on when it comes to Section 8 countless times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say that she gives up on her kids, but I would definitely say that she doesn't put herself in a position uh, that we see her as a thriving mother. Number two, look how you treat your mama. Let's not be a disrespectful, sorry sack of shit first before you get out here talking about another motherfucker. I'm just saying.
Y'all giving up on y'all teenagers. Y'all giving up on your children with disabilities. It's like I've never seen anything like it. I don't know if it's because the black village is weak. Grandmas don't want to be grandmas, and it's a lot of pressure. But I've never seen anything like it, and I hate it. I'm tired of looking at it.
Now
Somebody
you
need
know
to
what
tell
would be
you, like,
crazy about that, Erica, is the fact that she went and paid $500 for a stroller just for the sake of the fact that it was $500. Just like you're saying, and then gonna have to get a zip tie that costs $2 to tie it together. That's madness. Get what you need. Yeah, you do need a car seat, but you need something that can accommodate two babies because that's what you finna have. Just be smart about it.
Where I'm from, where I grew up, you learn how to pray. And instead of giving up, you ask for God for more strength. You pray for God to cover your children. You pray for God to bring your kids home. You put crosses on your kids' foreheads with the olive oil. You put crosses on your doors. You cast out spells and spirits. That's where I come from. So to just see so many black women giving up on babies, like babies, little kids. Teenagers are babies. Those are children. To go ahead and just give up on them and let the streets eat them alive or their significant others eat them alive, I could never. And I know, Peaches, you got a long journey ahead of you. My oldest is 17, my youngest two. They are only 1 month old. I have a long way to go. But every day I just be praying. I be like, God, please give me enough strength to never give up on any of my children. My son with autism just turned 13 years old. Oh, oh, oh. You done? It's okay. But just to see it, and it's like in masses, and then they just keep showing it on the For You page, like they want more black women to give up on black children. I say no. I rebuke that spirit and the devil in the name of Jesus. And then a lot of you guys think like, I did the best I could. No, you could have done better. Even now, you gonna wash your hands with your kid and claim you did the best that you could, and your kid not even 18 yet? I could never. I pray God continues. I don't know what happened, but I just got the temple. Y'all, the police coming from every which way. They coming from the police station, from Ebor, from off of 22nd towards Hillsborough. I'm like, ooh, what happened? Y'all, why the light couldn't be green? I would go find out for us. Huge patch. This is why the police whipping up at y'all. At Young. I don't know what happened, but they coming from everywhere. What happened at Young? Middle Magnet. Look, they coming from everywhere. Peach patch, there's more coming. I'm talking about they coming from everywhere to go to Young. What happened? I'm finna pull up and be nosy. I'm finna just go park by the washing machine and be nosy. Cause baby, what happened? Okay, so y'all know I'm nosy. I don't know what's going on, but we finna get us a little look-see. I ain't the only one nosy from outside to be nosy. So the police is still pulling up from every which way. I don't know what happened, but I just got the temple. That lady got a husband and 9 kids. And today we are buying some stuff for the twinsies. First stop was Dillard's. I was trying to convince my husband to let me get 2 Doonas. He kept saying no. He thought it was idiotic. And I was showing him the different colors. And I was like, please, it's going to make life easy. And he said no. After that, we went next door to Carter's, where I got gorgeous, this cute little outfit. And then the younger boys got this little lion outfit. When it comes to the twins, they got the most stuff because they didn't have any clothes at all. So I got each of them the same exact thing. I thought I was only gonna get like 5 outfits. I got a little more than that, but I'm really loving the browns and I'm loving this elephant stuff. So elephants and grays and browns is mostly what the boys are gonna be wearing. I grabbed some receiving blankets as well. Our total ended up being $534.21. After that, we headed over to Auntie Annie's, grabbed some pretzel nuggets for Phenomenal, Wonderful, and Choicey. He didn't have school this day. And we were just chilling in the play area. The kids were having fun. Choicey was a little disappointed because he likes going to Tampa International Mall. He was like, this is an aquarium. I want to see Busch Gardens. Meanwhile, Wonderful was having fun just jumping off of this. All the kids were climbing up and jumping off. And then this last jump ended up being, oh my goodness, lethal. That lady got a hug. That lady got a husband and 9 kids. And today we are searching high and low for the perfect stroller for my twin babies, baby A and baby B, who are currently in the NICU. Now, first stop was Dillard's in Brandon Mall. They only had the upper baby Vista in black. They were completely sold out of the Duna. I did not want a upper baby Vista in black. I really want two Dunas, but my husband keeps telling me no. So the next best option for me would be the upper baby Vista. A lot of you guys suggested Even Flow, uh, Pilot, Pivot. I can't remember the name of it, but the Even Flow stroller just looked like a bootleg, a cheap version of the Upper Baby Vista. So I was like, no. So Dillard's ended up not having the Upper Baby Vista in any other colors but black. So I headed over to Tampa International Mall where they're supposed to have one in gray, and I ended up going to Nordstrom's just to check out what they had as well. And the sales representative was actually trying to convince me to get this stroller, which was pretty cool. It came with a shopping basket. However, it does not come with the bassinet feature. And I really like the bassinet feature on the Upper Baby Vista. Although Upper Baby is getting rid of the bassinet and you now have to buy it separately at $199 each, which I think kind of sucks. They said most people didn't want the bassinet. And my husband was like, yeah, because the bassinet is big and bulky. But I'm like, hey, if you get a bassinet, you don't need a crib or a pack and play in the beginning stages because the baby can just go in the bassinet and the bassinet could just attach to the stroller. But all the pieces that we would need for the upper baby Vista would cost us between $1,700 and $1,800. I'm talking about the stroller itself, the extra rumble seat, the two bassinets, as well as the two car seats. So I feel like we should get a Duna. So the whole time I'm on FaceTime with my husband, still trying to convince him to let me get two Dunas. And I see some of you guys in my comments previously saying, you the one made the money. What you mean your husband said no? Yes, I consult with my husband before I make big purchases like this. I like to get his feedback. Sometimes I have to convince him because if I just buy something that he doesn't agree with me buying, he would be upset. Now with this stroller, I was almost convinced, but the lack of the bassinet as well as how hard it seemed to fold, I said no. And my husband finally said, damn, Peaches, go get the damn stroller that you want. Go get the Duna. It makes sense. We'll just figure out how to push both of them. It's fine. Just go get it. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. And it was $1,200 even. Each stroller was $600 each. And as you guys can see, my husband is pushing both of our Dunas. And yes, I'm happy. That lady got a husband and 9 kids. And today we are searching high and low for the perfect stroller for my twin babies, baby A and baby B, who are currently in the NICU. Now, first stop was Dillard's and Brandon Mall. They only
Okay.
had the upper baby Vista in black. They were complete.
Okay, so we've already looked at that. I've already showed you the documentation from the court. So let me see what you guys are saying, and then we'll move on to the next one. She want to be rich so bad, but have nothing to show for it. Yeah, and you know, it ain't even about the money because even whether she has the money or not, she still acts like a total jackass. Like she acts like somebody that has nothing to offer, not only the world, but just period. You know what I'm saying? Her family, her children, she no value, not parenting productive citizens. Like she's just not. And, that's just pretty crazy. So, but that's what she doing. And that's it's really tragic. I mean, it just is. Now let me show you guys. There was something else that I wanted to show you dealing with her. Just in light of the fact that, her mom has come out and said what she has had to say. Um, I wanted to let me show you guys this. Okay.
We got a great relationship till Peaches get in her little funky mood. And I like she want to cut the world off. But usually I be crying, texting. What's wrong? What I did this time? I wasn't finna let the finger hurt dialing her number.
That's fine. We can talk for how many months? 2 months or three?
Like
2 months.
2 months.
But this how she got me. What she did was she called my phone and she had my brother call my phone for my son. And he was like, "What my nephew at?" And I'm like,
Now that's a old video of Peach and her mama. And I wanted to show that to you guys just as a um, reference point that this attitude that Peach has had and her mom enabling her or whatever has been going on for a while. Now, on that video, she says, I wasn't going to let my fingers dial her number anymore. And that may be true. But really, it's like, Gir I mean, you gotta teach people how to treat you, and that even goes in parenting, children relationships. Once your child becomes an adult, it shouldn't be okay for them to disrespect you. And as long as she allows this from Peach, and as long as she keeps calling her, and I know she kind of got her by the neck, choking her by the neck with the grandchildren because us as grandmothers love our grandkids. I mean, us as mothers love our children. So, I mean, I get it. It's a tough situation, but you still have to learn, especially when it becomes a situation like this and how bad Peach has done her. She should definitely learn to kind of stand up on her own 2 feet. We're gonna watch that one more time.
We got a great relationship till Peaches get in her little funky mood. And I like she want to cut the world off. But usually I be crying, texting. What's wrong? What I did this time? I wasn't finna let the finger hurt dialing her number.
"That's fine. We can talk for how many months? 2 months or three?
Like
2 months.
2 months.
But this how she got me. What she did was she called my phone and she had my brother call my phone for my son. And he was like, "What my nephew at?" And I'm like,
We got a great.
So we're finna go on over to another video. It's a statement Peach made. And with this statement, it was like, I don't know. I want you guys to give me your input on this. One second.
a day. Like, the parent can't provide at least one meal at home since the child is eating breakfast and lunch at school. It's insane. Now, granted, there are some counties like the county I just
Okay, I'm going to start this from the beginning, and I want to get you guys' input on this.
who aren't already aware. That lady got a husband and 9 kids. Here are my oldest 7 with their dad on one of our Disney World trips. Here are my twins, my 8th and 9th children. I love being a mom. But anywho, we're here today in regards to what U.S. Representative Rick, aka Richard McCormick, stated. He stated that kids should just get a job, like, so they can pay for their school lunch. High schoolers should get a job to pay for their school lunch. I disagree. However, I do feel like it should be free lunch for all kids, or nobody should get it, especially those low income families who receive food stamps. Now, this is my kindergartner's.
Okay, so did you guys hear that? She says that she feels that no children that come from low income families should get free lunch, that the mothers and fathers who head these families should have to pay for their kids' school. Hey, Barbara, and hey, Reba. We are just finishing up Peach McIntyre talking about that she feels low income families should uh, have to pay for their kids' lunch at school, asking her husband what she should buy, and he ain't got no money. Bum. Well, okay, let me say this about that as well. This is her choice that he has no income. It is okay for her, and what I mean by okay for her, this is what she chose for herself. So that same guy could be the head of another household with another woman and probably would do a lot more. She wants him so bad that she's willing to compensate him for being there, for lack of a better way to say it. So we all give him a hard time, and I say we because I've done it too, for being who he is, but he created the monster. So why beat him up about it? She's the one who's okay with it. Let her tell it. He's an at home father, which that means that he should be cooking, cleaning, taking kids to school, and picking them up without any problem, without her having to feel the need to give him a break so he won't be overwhelmed. Okay, that's his only job, according to you, is that he be an at-home father. So what the heck he got to be overwhelmed about? I mean, it's crazy, but it's her situation. Hey, Jasmine, but she was just using EBT 3 years ago. She is a joke. I don't see how people support her, right? She's so sorry, wrong. All children should get free lunch and health care, books, teachers, etc. You know, in the state of Georgia, for a period of time, I had my goddaughter staying with me. The school that she went to, everybody got free lunch. As a matter of fact, what a lot of schools are doing now is, instead of the parents getting additional stamps and things of that nature to accommodate the children at home, they have allowed the schools to sign up for the programs that give them. They don't get the stamps, I don't think, but they get um, the ability to get the food that they need and prepare the meals themselves. So all kids, they don't even check your income, get free lunch. Now this is middle Georgia that they do that, and I think other places in Georgia do that. So at that point, it's no issue about your income because they don't even ask. But for her, I believe that she's only saying this because she's not on free lunch. Let's keep it real.
My school bucks account. So this is where all of his lunch payments show up and his breakfast payments. We're paying $1.90 every time he eats breakfast. Every time he eats lunch, which he eats school lunch every day, he likes school lunch, is $3.35. So together I am paying $5.25. Now, remember, I have 9 children, but
and that's not a horrible price. And she just said, remember, I have 9 kids. But see, nobody assigned you children. You made them on your own. So whatever the deal is, as far as your household size, that's on you. You knew, like she said, she was off public assistance when she had 2 kids. So she had 7 more kids knowing all of this, that she was going to have to pay lunch, that her income was higher than the threshold, and so on and so forth. So with her knowing that, she still did what she did. So why you even bringing that up? Because you didn't have to make them other 7 babies. That was your choice.
5 of my children are school age. If all 5 of my children eat lunch and breakfast every day at school, I'm paying this times five. So now we're looking at $26.25. As you guys know, the 100th day of school just came up, at least in the county we reside. Now we're looking at $2,625 just on school lunch for this school year so far. Meanwhile, the family who receives food stamps, they instantly become eligible for free breakfast and free lunch. They have to pay absolutely nothing. And
Okay.
so even though I have nine,
But they don't have the money to pay it, dear. You have a larger income threshold because you are piss poor with money has nothing to do with another family. That $6,000 is nothing to you. Remember, you go and throw away tens of thousands, up to $80,000 in one night at the casino. Okay, that's abusive behavior to money. So why you tripping over $6,000? If gambling is worth 80 to you, your kids ain't worth six.
children that I have to feed in general, I still have to make sure they can eat at school. Now, I know somebody's going to say, well, Peaches, why not just pack a lunch? You should just pack lunch. Well, why can't that family that receives food stamps just pack a lunch? And
Why do they need to? Why are you concerned about a house that you don't have? Why are you concerned about this mother who is barely making ends meet? You were that mother at one point in time. As a matter of fact, you were sitting on your behind doing nothing. And even then, you was getting low income housing while your man had a whole business making money that you were not reporting to the government. So you still had extra income in that low income threshold. You didn't go as a mother getting food stamps and say, oh, I demand to pay for the lunch for my kids because I get stamps and I can. You ain't do that, so why the hell they got to do it? You worried about the wrong thing, honey. You should have been worried about not having 9 children because you can't handle them clearly. You got 9 children. You make from 20 to, let's say, $40,000 in a month on all of your social media networks. Your rent is $3,000. Your husband's car and your child's car is paid for. You have insurance payments. You ain't paying none of your credit card bills. That's what you told us. So, I mean, over 50% of your income is discretionary income, which, excuse me, disposable income, free money. You don't save, you don't have an emergency fund, but you should get to keep your money, and a person that's struggling should have to give up a sanctioned subsidy that they're receiving just to eat.
then I know you guys are going to
Make that make sense for me.
say, well, sometimes that's the only meal that they eat all day. Wouldn't that make the parent an unfit parent? Why is that child still in their care? Even shelters give you 3 meals a day. Prisons give you 3 meals a day. Like, the parent can't provide at least one meal at home since the child is eating breakfast and lunch at school.
They do. They
It's
provide
insane. Now,
dinner.
granted, there are some counties, like the county I just use free breakfast, regardless of the parent's income. Also in Hillsborough,
Just 1 second, guys. Just one moment.
for shit. Get your power do great. Outside of your doggy bag. Bitch, I am done with that. Tell me how was romance so childish. Always in Kevin Samuel's pockets. You think I'm just gonna stand on by and watch you waste my time? Well, I am too damn fine, baby. Guess I'm unloyal, baby. Guess I'm untrue. Guess I'm unloyal, baby. Got it what you want. Guess I'm unloyal, baby. Guess I'm untrue. Guess I'm unloyal, baby. Got it what you want. I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, yeah. I find why I give you what you need.
County, every Title I school receives free lunch, regardless of the parent's income. I felt for many years that this was not fair. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not upset with low-income families who qualify for this program. This is more of a government issue. These programs should definitely be for everybody, or nobody. That's how I personally feel. Why does middle class families and wealthy families continuously get punished while those who don't work as hard, no matter what barrier they have? Remember, I come from poverty. My mom and my daddy were felons. So I, I understand barriers. I am a teen mom. I understand barriers. Even right now, I have 9 children, and I still don't get any of this stuff because I pulled myself up by the bootstraps. If I can do it, everybody could do it. I don't blame y'all though. If the government was letting me be lazy, I probably wouldn't be because they did. And I decided that that life wasn't for me. I wanted more. However, I understand for some of you guys, it's enough. You've been on it for generations. Everybody in my family, almost everybody. I
I'm
got about
sorry.
4 family members who are no longer on government.
Um, I don't know how the mute button got hit. What all did you hear? I said that she was lucky, that she got lucky by going viral. She didn't make a decision that I wanted more and I just worked my butt off. She got lucky. That's one of the things that I just said. Um, Heck, I don't know what else I said. I'll repeat it once it comes back to me. But bottom line, Peach is trying to represent herself as if she's a success story of some sort. This girl lives worse than 50% of the people that she's sitting here talking about. They're not getting filed on every month. They may have not a dollar to their name, but their bills are paid. That's what they do. Peach makes decisions every day with more than enough money to not pay her bills. And that's who she is. And now she finally hit a position to where people are like, not today, sis. And that's what's going on with this court situation.
And assistance. Everybody else, housing, public housing, HUD housing, Section 8, food stamps, WIC, Medicaid, the works. And if the government changed their requirements and be like, Peaches, we're going to give you free stuff too, I would take it. But in the meantime, I don't get it.
Exactly. That's the problem. Because she has a certain level of income and she can't do what she want with her money, she feels a way about those who she's feeling can do what they want. But the fact is, it's not about them doing what they want. They just don't have the income. Now, again, they share in the responsibility like a Jasmine. She shares in the responsibility of the fact that she done have 5 kids online, should be able to make limitless money, but she can't because she doesn't have the ability.
Get that stuff, and it's unfair that I have to literally provide every single thing. I'm fully self-sufficient. Meanwhile, these people aren't. They're married to the government, and the government continues to provide for them. So once again, no, I don't agree that the children should have to get jobs. I feel like the parents should go ahead and pull themselves up by the bootstraps, regardless of their barriers. Doesn't matter if you're a felon. Doesn't matter if you don't have a high school diploma. Doesn't matter who your parents are. And provide a better life for their children, or the government should give it to us all. That's how I feel. Comment down below. What's your take on it?
Child, she is a mess. Yeah, I mean, when you look at it like that, that is true. So we're gonna jump on from her. Uh, the other mother we're going to talk about is Wineglass and Chill, and we're also gonna go up here to my jazzy life. I'm gonna actually hit my jazzy life first, and then we're gonna go and check out um, Just Jazzy's brother has put out another video. So we're gonna go see what he talking about. Honey, he is trying, I really believe this is a ploy to try to get monetized or to grow his channel because let me look at his channel real quick. Cause it's like, boy, where you come from? Like he ain't never talked on her, then all of a sudden he don't shut up. It's like what's with that? And she said she's not gonna give him uh that he's not worthy of a response. So let's see. Okay, he's at 1.69K. When he started this, he was at 1.53K. So he is growing. Now he's not in a viral moment, but he is growing. Okay. I'm trying to see. Okay. Now let's jump over here to my jazzy life. We're gonna go look at his video next. Jazz put up a video. Now she put up a video 6 hours ago. What did Peaches just say? YouTube enables me. And then we have having to move, getting a job, and quitting YouTube. Which one do you guys want to see? We were supposed to do the having to move, getting a job, and quitting YouTube, but my nosy butt want to see is she gonna really come at Peach the way she coming at all these other folks? Is we really gonna do this? That's what I want to know. Right, right. She better clock that damn T. Which one y'all want to see? I'm gonna go ahead and do the what did Peaches say? We'll do the other one tomorrow with the video of Strong Mommy Chrissy. I think that's gonna be interesting as hell. Okay, love. Thank you. So, my jazzy life is going to respond to what Peach just said about the situation with the stamps.
And working out. If y'all like my working out videos, this is a mother that y'all need to follow. And y'all know me. I'm all about supporting up and coming YouTubers. She has 624 subscribers. Hello, can we get her to 1,000? Can 1,000 of y'all head over to her channel and support her? Also, drop in her comments that y'all came from my jazzy life. Check out her weight loss journey. Let's go over there and encourage her to keep pushing, because ain't nothing like encouraging another sister on their weight loss journey. Go and support her and her son. I will have all her information linked for you guys down below in the description. Make sure y'all thumbs it up and hashtag it up, Jazzy Fam, Jazzy Life in her comment section. So she what? So she knows it's real, okay? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll her clip real quick. All right, good morning, y'all. Y'all see my weight is now at 259 this morning. It is Friday, 259.4. So which means in reality I only lost a pound. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and take my alcohol pad off. Dispose of this in the trash. Gotta show y'all my fat stomach. So now, I just want to say that, hear me out. I don't agree to everything Trump is saying, but one thing I do like, the whole thing with we're taking away reduced lunch. Now, I'm not in a predicament to where I need reduced free lunch. My kids, I actually pack their lunch. I honestly feel like if you get food stamps, it doesn't take long to pack them a quick lunch. And honestly, I feel like the school don't give the kids really enough food, or even good food sometimes. My kids be like, the food was disgusting. I feel
Okay, she on some fugazi. She's trying to kiss this girl's behind. Cause there's no way. I mean, let's be honest. Half the time she give them a lunchable and a piece of fruit and a juice. That ain't no real food. So your kid, that's why they poke.
like y'all can
Girl, I
keep
know
that
she
shit.
did.
Now, there are parents out there that actually need it because they just don't have anything at home and they rather their kids eat just junk, or not even junk, just bull crap food. Then that's them. But I just feel like y'all can keep that shit. Why are y'all trying to, like, nobody's benefiting from them kind of lunches because they crappy and the kids still come home hungry. So reduced lunch doesn't really, that's one thing that I'm like, whatever, take that crap away. How about take that away and give us more food stamps? And let's also
So let's take the food that's feeding the kids at school, where they get a nutritional, managed by the Food and Drug Administration, a nutritional meal, and let's give the food stamps to the mothers who spend 50% of it buying their nutritional protein shakes because they trying to lose weight, and get a kids $2 lunchables. Hmm. Does that sound good to y'all?
that I see on TikTok that a lot of people are saying, oh, it's the black community that wants to keep the food stamps and all that stuff. Let's normalize that every race struggles, regardless of anything. They like to put us as the struggle only being the struggle.
Why is filing your taxes with Free Tax USA different? Well, for starters, our premium federal tax.
But because of the difference between us and the white people, we actually come out here and we tell y'all that we get food stamps. Unlike some Caucasian people, they don't really talk about it.
And you know what? That's not a horrible idea, because you are sitting on here and in one video you'll say, "Oh, I'm that chick and I see broke B behavior over there. Then the next damn video, you begging. Ho.
We're just more open about it, and that's why they sometimes the white community can relate to us, because we're so open about getting government assistance.
Okay, why do you need it? That's the point. You are on here where women are making, prime example, Peach McIntyre. Uh, she's making 10 to, let's say, 40,000 a month, and you can't make five and take care of your own family without government assistance. So maybe what they need to do is moms like you who you're in a situation to where you have the ability to make more money, you don't have the talent to make more money. Maybe they should kick you off YouTube and send you to a job where they can help you control your income better. How about they do that? Because it's not benefiting anyone that you're on here. Let you tell it. You can't barely get by. That's what you say. You on here doing what you're doing and you're barely getting by. So why do it? Why should you be allowed to be on here, barely work, be low talented, and still get our government's stamps? Like for real. Yeah, they tell their business because they ratchet. They tell their business because they stupid, and they don't care to look like they doing better. Fake it till you make it, so to speak. They don't care to do that.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of people that's on it. There are couples that are on it. It's there if you need it. The cost of food is extremely high right now.
Okay, so why don't you do what you need to do to bring in enough income that you don't need the help? This job that you're doing, if you can't take care of your family off of being a social media influencer alone without government subsidies, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. That's my whole take on it. I mean, you shouldn't need food stamps. What did you do when you wasn't getting them? And then when you started back getting them, you started back getting them so you can feed a man. You know what? Her kids didn't really even start eating and growing until Chris was cooking because he was making sure he was getting whatever. He made sure the kids eat. They just didn't eat what he ate. He might give them spaghetti or chicken or something cheap and then put them to bed and have a T-bone. He was doing stuff like that. But the point of the matter is her kids was eating then. Do you know how many times she was accused of starving her kids before that? But yet you want control of the stamps and not the school who's giving a solid meal. Your kid is not gonna like everything, but they do get variations of food. And it ain't spaghetti every day and chicken every other day. And nachos the third day.
Like, I feel like they should go up in food stamps as well, because it's just, how you think we're supposed to get by? Y'all want us to pay this extremely high ass rent. Y'all want us to pay this extremely high ass bills, and what do y'all expect? But I know that this topic is gonna.
Okay, so take your ass to low income housing. You don't have to pay the extremely high rent. You want to pay it because you don't want to live in the hood on a voucher or a subsidized apartment. Plus, you got 1,000 fucking kids.
Get a lot of people in an uproar. Oh, I'm finally getting notified. I'm just not getting in an uproar or whatever. So drop in the comment section down below, because I'm really kind of curious on y'all's opinion when it comes to the reduced lunch. That I feel like they could be taking that funding away and putting it to something else. That I feel like they can move that funding somewhere else. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not for the whole taking away student loans. It's because I had got student loans, scholarships, everything. I'm not for that one. But, and I'm not for.
See, and that's the thing. These chicks only want the subsidies that they need. Now, she just said, I got student loans, so I don't want y'all to take that. I got this, so I don't want y'all to take that. Don't take the stamps because I get them. As a matter of fact, give me more. Don't give it to the school. See, the school is creating a solid meal based on the FDA, and you're not. You could throw some nachos in front of your kids with some chips and call it a dinner. That's not a whole dinner. Where's the greens? Where's the fruit? And see, that's the thing. Y'all want to be able to lowball when it comes to the kids, and you are a person that's been notoriously accused of not taking care of your children properly. Is that the case? I'm not even gonna argue that. But is it the accusation? Yes. Hell yes.
Take my government assistance on all, like Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, everything. I'm not for all that. I just feel like Trump is really just in the office, and every time they put a stack of papers on his desk, he's just signing. I feel like he's trying to make everybody happy. And I know y'all probably gonna be like, girl, I'm not siding with the mother, but I do feel like he is trying to make everybody happy. He's trying to make
Trump is trying to make Trump happy. This shows why people who don't have the adequate knowledge to speak on situations should shut the fuck up. Because Trump is only trying to kill programs that does not fit his personal agenda. He is not worried about a democracy. He said that he is going to run the country as a dictatorship, which is what we're not. And the whole thing is everybody's so worried about him saying he's going to hold programs, but quite frankly, he can't. The president does not control government spending. The Senate does. That's why we have the setup that we have, a system of checks and balances. Like, yes, things do fall by the wayside, but the fact of the matter is we still have these branches of the government to try and prevent these things from happening.
us happy. He gave us TikTok back. He's trying to make
Let's talk about that. I mentioned that earlier. He stopped the TikTok situation, but he doesn't really have the right to stop it. Yes, it's back up for now, but my understanding is it'll be gone in another 200 days. He doesn't have the right to make those type of decisions. Quite frankly, we don't even know if it was him. We know what we're being told by news outlets, by the press secretary. Her job is to push Trump's agenda, period. So, you know, learn the situation and then speak.
the people that got money, trying to make them happy. He's trying to honestly get approval from everybody, but he's not realizing that one was going to just hurt more. Whenever you look at the numbers, it was going to hurt majority, the lower class than the upper class. He wants to keep them in his pocket, but hey, that's just my opinion. I'm curious to know y'all opinion on that situation. But anyways, you guys, I am headed to go pick up Amaya and the twins from school. It is 2:37. I do need to stop at the grocery store because I need to get some stuff for lunch. Like I said, I packed my kids' lunch. Honestly, like, let's be real. If it came down to it, I could have went and got some Lunchables. That's why I said, like, I could have went.
Exactly. She'll send her kid to school with a $2 Lunchable, a damn apple, and a juice and call it a meal. That is not a freaking meal. That is not a meal.
And got Lunchables and threw it in their lunchbox, but I feel like that's not enough food. I like to pack my kids' lunch. I want my kids to be full over here, okay? I don't know about how.
Okay, but how many times have we seen you put a Lunchable in there? You want your kids or you want yourself to look like you're doing the right thing for your children, but you really don't care.
Everybody else pack their lunches, but I want them to be full because I feel like when they're full, there's no irritation when it comes to Aiden, for example, and everybody can actually focus. But yeah, I'm about to go get them, and I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all in a minute.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be. Nancy.
Honey, I don't know what to say about my jazzy life. because, baby, she's slow. I doubt by the time he gets to stamps, he will not be harsh, as Jazz says. Jazz begging before he even got to the stamp. Well, I haven't seen her beg. I'm trying to get caught up on her. That's why bringing her in. But I mean, she cooks the same shit all the time. Let's be real. There you go. This finna be spaghetti. Watch. Just watch. And look how little bit of meat is in there. It's not a lot of meat in there. She has more marinara in there. Look at all of that on that little meat. But she wants her kids to be full and she wants more stamps. Girl, bye. I told you it was gonna be spaghetti.
Good morning, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. Alright you guys, so I got my ginger boosts,
Right, Bobo, and welcome to the live.
C4, and my protein drink, and I'm about to mix
See?
everything up right now.
And she uses stamps to buy all of that. And those things aren't cheap. That's why she wants to control the money.
Need money fast? Switch to H&R Block and you could get up to $4,000 within minutes of filing with an interest-free refund advance loan.
He's signing executive orders, Charlie girl. He's not signing real laws. And an executive order is an order to the
Y'all, look at
government.
that.
It's not to us.
Oh shit. Alright, y'all can kind of see, but...
Just like he's trying to buy people
Alright,
out
y'all
of
can kind
their
of see. I had to change my
contracts
settings,
that work
but
for the government.
we're
He
under
can't control any of
$1,400.
that. He doesn't realize
And
that
it's
he's
like
not
so
very smart,
dark.
and it's very telling that they're allowing somebody like
Oh
that
my
in
god.
the White
It's
House.
it's raining and windy. I think that the bus pulled over. We ain't pulling over. We going to school today. We're making it. The wind is like blowing the rain.
I hope my bus pull over.
Oh my god.
What is the look of?
Well, I don't know what you see Divinity Nicole, because she looks like she's barely living. That's what I see.
But I'm afraid I don't know how. Cause there's a possibility that you look at me differently,
That's
love.
your Rose.
Ever since the first moment I
Oh,
spoke your
your
name,
name.
from then on I knew that by you being in my life, things were destined to change. Cause love.
I am back at home. I literally was finishing cleaning up my room. It was a whole mess and I needed to get it cleaned up and stuff like that. You guys will see a whole cleaning video, so stay tuned for that. I wanted to address one of the comments I just seen. Someone said not to be rude, but YouTube is not working for you. If you're not able to live and provide for your family without government assistance, you are a healthy, able-bodied young woman, should absolutely get a job that allows you to support your family. You just had this scare when YouTube was taken down. It's time to get serious. So I'm gonna say this.
True.
So I am not the first and only person on government assistance in the world. First of all, you can sit here and say YouTube isn't for me. I had a 9 to 5. I've worked overtime and I still got government assistance. It does not really matter about whether
That's the point. You adjusted to YouTube because it should have been able to provide better for you with 65,000 followers. You should be able to get from I'm gonna say 6.5 thousand to 15,000 views per video. If you can't, you don't have good quality content as a vlogger, and you should do something else. That's the point. You should be able to do better on YouTube than you are at a regular job. Otherwise, why are you here?
it's for me or not. It's what works for my family right now, right? Like I said, I'm not the first person, and there's people out there, married people, couples that act.
It is not working for your family, dear. You need food stamps and subsidies to get by. You actually need to go to a food bank. I have been on food stamps before. I never had to go to the food bank. Never. The stamps was enough. You're saying that the stamps you get don't even provide enough for your family, that you can take care of them, that you even need more. This is not for you.
Actually get government assistance and they don't do YouTube. I feel like people just want to see me on this platform so bad that they'll sit and say stuff like that. Yes, I'm an able body, but I also have a 2-year-old that's with me a lot. So with
Okay, a 2-year old that you chose to have. You didn't have to have him. Not to mention, now that you do have him, you need to go get him tested, see if there are resources out there that can help him so that when it's time for him to go to school, he'll be good to go. And when he's getting the help that he needs, you can go and either make this job make you money or go and get a job. This ain't for you if you cannot make it with 65,000 subs.
that being said, it's just like, okay, you know, everyone has their own opinion, just like they have a butthole. So it is what it
Hey,
is. But I
Passion
just feel
Lisa.
like you gotta really stop trying. I just feel like some people gotta stop trying to say YouTube and trying to put it just as a content creator perspective. I worked 9 to 5s, overtime, graveyard shifts, and I still had needed. I needed a little bit of financial help.
Okay, and you had a man. So if you and your significant other both working could not make it, sweetie, you're right. It's not YouTube, it's you. Not YouTube, you.
So what's wrong with me still needing it now? It's there for the ones that need it. Why is that a problem that if I need it now, why is it a problem for me to need it? You know, and other people need it too and they use it. I think the world is just so conflicted these days, but you know, it is what it is. But I did want to say you are allowed to have your opinion when it comes to that. But I need it. I'm not gonna sit here and put on no fake show like I don't need it. Okay, I'm not gonna act fake and be like, oh, I don't want to do government assistance. I don't need it. When I know I do need it, you know. Sometimes that's the problem these days. People don't recognize when they need help, or they want to keep quiet because they don't want to be judged. That's
Why don't you work harder so you won't need help? That's the thing. Why don't you just work harder? Why don't you be better? The
the good
kids
thing
are
about being a
here.
content creator. I am the voice for the people that don't want to be judged. Girl, it's okay to be judged. If you need help, ask for help. Closed mouths don't get fed. And I'm just saying that. But anyways, you guys, it is now 1:40 and I've literally, like I said, been cleaning and I'm kind of just tired. I'm really tired today. Today has been a really rough day as far as working and stuff and then cleaning. There's other stuff going on in the mix, and I just ain't really spoke about it. People are just doing the most. Okay.
And she always got something going on, but she can't never get by. I mean, it's kind of sad, that this was supposed to be better for you. This should have been your come up.
But we just gonna let that shit roll out. We're not gonna sit here and dwell on what other people got going on and why they stressing me out and why they're harassing me. Why are they calling me over and over? Yes, y'all, people are playing on my phone. they stay playing on sister's phone. Yeah, I might have to get the kids here in a little bit, and then luckily I cooked yesterday, so I don't have to cook dinner tonight, but I do need to finish cleaning up. It's a lot. It's a lot, sis. It's a lot. All right, y'all. So this vlog was kind of just, I feel like it was just all over the place, but to touch base about what I said earlier about the whole food and they should just take away reduce lunch. I just
Honestly, Passion Lisa, she's trying to agree with Peach. She's not trying to disagree. And that's what's so crazy. Like, girl, you need all the help in the world. What happens when you don't have enough food because you misappropriated or screwed up something else, didn't do this, didn't do that? Like, honey, have a seat.
agree to it. Like, and honestly, Peaches posted on her TikTok talking about it. Like, they can keep that the food, the reduced lunch because they barely feed our kids good food anyway. And I don't know. I agree to that. Like, put that funding somewhere else. Reduce lunch, put it somewhere else. Because for what? If you get food stamps, you should be packing your kids lunch. Do you hear me? I agree to it. I'm just saying. So if you got a problem with what I agree with, that's your problem. I know y'all gonna say something in the comment section, but honestly, like, I just feel like they could be putting that funding somewhere else. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, y'all.
Explaining complex topics can be.
So that's what she feels. Yeah, when it came to them two, they didn't have a problem. And then when she could get them back, oh, they was eating the best of everything. Not them kids, but they were. I've never seen her pack a real lunch to go to school with those kids. It's always been some bull crap, straight up. Okay, so the last video that we're about to jump over to is this video. Uh, Just Jazzy's brother has responded to talking about why he did what he did, why he chose to out his sister. So we're going to listen to a little bit of this now. She did respond. She just didn't respond over here on YouTube. She said she wasn't giving him access to her platform to grow because she felt like it's BS. So let's see if it's BS. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go.
Back with another video, and today it's gonna be a little story time mixed with a little, you know what I'm saying, a little. I'm trying to answer like some Q&A, little Q&A. I'm gonna try to take it slow this time because I'll be all over the place and I talk real fast, bro. Because my mom be going, it just be going. So let's start with some of y'all comments, bro. I'm like, what the hell going on? People is commenting from her side, right? Talking about all this clout chasing and all this extra stuff. Why now? Why now? One, I'm blocked off of all her social media. You know what I'm saying? Before I seen what was going on and I spoke to my sister, and if y'all was following on Instagram after this video dropped, she went on Instagram going crazy. People were sending it to me even though I'm blocked. You know what I'm saying? But she bashing me and all that stuff. And she on Instagram capping too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying capping. She just be capping. She just make up stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, listen. The reason why I didn't drop a video is because that's not the type of content I really do. Like, I do reactions, but I wasn't trying to react to what she had going on. And I don't subscribe to my sister. I don't watch what she going on. I was blocked on like TikTok, Instagram, all that other stuff. Like that type of shit, I was blocked. So I really wasn't seeing shit. Sometimes people are sending to me and I ignore it from saying because I got my own little thing going from saying, and that shit right there is embarrassing to me, bro. Like, that's embarrassing to me. Like, the way she painted the picture and made it seem was super embarrassing because it's not even true. So I was like, at first I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let her, you know what I'm saying, like I say, have her own version, have her own story of whatever the hell she wanted to post. But I just didn't have to see it. That's all from saying. But then with this situation that happened, come on, bro. It's extreme, bro. You posted my mom's on life support, bro. I wear her ashes. I got all different type of chains just dedicated to her. Her name tattooed on me. Like I'm like one of the only ones that really, bro. I love my mom to death, bro. So at some point in time, it's like, when are you going to defend her honor? Because at first I'm just like, all right, maybe she gonna go here and then just take it somewhere else and just. Because I'm like, why would you be talking about your moms like that, especially when it's not true? That's the thing. So the thing that y'all people may be seeing, I don't. That's probably like a year, 2 years before. Like that's when everything was really, really, really bad. I wasn't around, of course, because at that point in time I moved out. I had my own situation going on, and I can see my sister. We be locked in. I don't want to bash my sister. I love her to death, bro. Like, but I just wanted her to stop. I asked her to stop. If y'all watched the Instagram, she said he asked me to stop, but she wouldn't stop. So when she posted the life support shit, I just had enough, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, bro. And then the addiction and no, bro, we wasn't raised like that, bro. Mommy got on that shit like after type shit, like when shit was real bad. Like it's hard to explain that shit, bro, because when we was growing up, nobody saw my mom doing drugs. She never did drugs.
It's like, honey, where are you going with this? The subject is that I outed my sister because he said he was giving us a story time. Can you come on with it, bruh?
That's the thing. She did like back in the 80s, like when it first started off. People like, well, my parents never did drugs back in the 80s. Well, if you sit there and tap in with the streets, you'll know that back in the 80s that shit was spread like wildfire. Maybe your parents or maybe y'all didn't get into that situation. Cool. But a lot of people was. Just how a lot of people smoking weed now that wasn't smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's legal and it looks different now. But that is what it is. So by the time we was born, my mom's life was together. She stopped, and it was like, I'm saying, so she used to give us them old stories and shit like that. So that's where she picked up them stories from, and all that busting the crackhead house, the drug dealer house, and no, that was my big brother. He used to do that back in the. I'm saying back when it was going on, because he was young. He was like 19, 20, outside thugging it. I'm saying it's so much that I just don't be wanting to tell because I ain't trying to like rat on myself or rat on I'm saying what was really going on, but it's just like we was outside basically. If you know, you know. Like we was outside. Everybody was trying to get the little quick buck, and that's what we was on. My big brother, me, shit like that. So my mom wasn't never on no shit like that. From saying my mom, we was all in one house and we was living like a great family and but when the family started to break away, I think that's what stressed my mom's out the most. It was like I'm so used to everybody being around. Now I'm not around. Now she's around somebody that actually was using drugs, and that's when a relapse happened. Cause it was like a relapse. It was like she wasn't. It was a relapse, bro. So this is not the type of shit I be doing. So this is not. I don't like to bash my sister. I like to make my family look good. If y'all sit there like, well, your numbers wasn't hitting, so now no, it wasn't about my numbers. I'd rather my numbers not hit than all my supporters that do actually mess with me didn't know nothing about what's going on right here because it's embarrassing. I'm trying to defend my mom's honor, and she has so many people on her side that don't even know nothing because y'all just dick sucking for no reason because y'all following just Jazzy. Come on, bro. Like
I don't know what I believe here, but I think what he's trying to say, it wasn't as bad as Jazz made it out to be. She made it out to be worse because it basically fit her personal agenda of growing her channel. It made people feel bad for her, but it's almost like he's trying to convince us of this. I mean, it's not like I'm just telling you the truth and blah blah blah. Like he sounds like somebody that's trying to get you to believe a lie. You know what I'm saying?
like, come on, bro. Why would I not know the whole story? I'm my version of the story. No, you can say it's my version. It's the true version. Why you think that she went crazy after I dropped that
And that's right, Shanae. Like, let's get somewhere. Like, what you saying?
video? Because she thinking that whatever's at jeopardy. You see, if y'all watch, it's a lot of my family members under the comments. Other than y'all weird ass people that's putting them weird ass comments, I am defending my mom's honor. Do you think that my mom's just passed? I'm still grieving. Do you think I want to look up on social media or somebody sending me or my friend sending me something that's not even true? My mom's never died over overdose. Y'all can say, oh, she got the death certificate. If y'all look what it said, it could have said it was
That is true, Lakeisha. He said at first that it was back in the 80s. Then last time he was like, I remember her missing me, this, that, blah, blah, blah. It's like he is trying to make her sound better, but it may be better than the truth instead of better than a lie. That's what I think. Because now he's saying she did relapse. First, he tried to act like she didn't.
in the system, but that don't mean she died of an overdose. Like, do your research, bro. Y'all just be saying anything. And I'll
No, that's what your sister said. Your sister said that that drugs took her out of here. That she basically went that way. That's what your sisters told people. So they're just repeating what they heard. And quite frankly, the only person who had anything to say was your sister. So she's the only reference point that most people have when it comes to your mom. Yeah, we don't know y'all for real.
I would expect it for a lot of people to be like, yo, listen, this guy is just literally defending his mom's honor. That's I ain't say nothing bad about my sister, really, but was the truth. Part two, when part two come out, that's when I'm gonna talk about her. We could talk about her. We could talk about her. I got a lot on her, but we wasn't even talking about that. I was just coming in trying to defend my mom's honor, still respect my sister. Like, hey, let's just stop talking about my mom's. And if you want to start talking about her, look at the good stories that she was that's the cooking and taught you a lot of things. That's yeah, I understand that because she taught me a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta sit here on this YouTube shit to bash my family members for what when it's for what? It's not true. We're supposed to be living y'all putting a legacy to the name and you my mom's can't even rest in peace, bro. I was having nightmares and crazy ass dreams and she just it felt like she was coming to me, bro. Like, oh yeah, like you gonna let this happen, or you gonna say anything, or you gonna and I was just like waking up in sweats and all different type of shit I still been going over because I'm still grieving over this and I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to nothing. I tried to you know what I'm saying? Like how do you say out of sight, out of mind? It was like an out of sight, out of mind thing. That was how I was dealing with my grieving thing. I was trying to just not to think about the shit at all. Like, but we can't go out like this. We can't go out like this. Not like this, bro. And I know even me making a video, period, I know how close me and my sister is, and I know how that shit affected her, and I know she was hurt behind it, bro. But I have tried everything. I have called you, told you to stop. Text you, told you to stop. And when I tell you, you start cursing me out, we can have a great conversation. I was like, hey, yeah, can you just like, ease up on it? You go crazy. That's my content, this, da, da, da. And then it just turns into an argument to where you don't want to talk to me, or maybe you'll block my number. So it's just like, I try not. This the only place I can even talk about it now. You know what I'm saying? And I understand maybe you got enemies and shit like that. That's so.
Yeah, Rose, he can't stop it. The president does not control the budget. The Congress does. The president can't stop anything. I know he said it, and he probably thinks it. He thinks that it is a absolute power that he has, but he does not. Now, why they don't ensure that a person that sits in that seat is more stable and doesn't seem like he has dementia. But I mean, I don't know. The bottom line is he does not have power over the finances of the government. Anything that he said he was going to stop, the courts had already said not happening. He doesn't have the power, and he doesn't. Every executive order that's written is written to the government. That's the only person that he controls is the people that work for him. He doesn't control the people out here. That's why when people tell you that it's important that you vote, not just for the president, for your local offices. That's where your real control is. Make sure you have a person in office who can do what you want done if there's something to be done. So, yeah.
I understand. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, go against the grain on it. I'm just trying to tell you, stop, cut it out, stop the cap. Keep your content on. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we really like with your kids that's really going on, and real life stuff that's really going on, and relationship that's really going on. Stop lying about my mom, bro, because what did she lie about? What did she lie about?
Uh, Passion Lisa, I actually wanted to cover, especially the CPS situation. I don't know if it's something different going on, and I may eventually go over there and look because they have an interesting story and dynamic, and that is a family that is really doing something that showing what YouTube can do for you when you work it right. And for even for that reason alone, I liked them. Plus, she is a big family, but she's not around here like Peach. So I like that dynamic as well.
Y'all watching videos of her recording my mom's when she was literally OD sick, like when she started going to all this dialysis, and I think
He said OD sick. If she didn't OD, how was she OD sick?
it was like, bro, she was a diabetic cancer, bro. She was fighting some. What? And y'all talking about drugs? That's I just felt like the narrative was just like, what the hell? I was around. I just wasn't around with those pictures and videos that she's sitting there sneaking because my mom wasn't even into that. I'm saying she had videos of her.
Well, that must have stopped yesterday, Rose, because I know people who get stamps and they buy all type of stuff, Jasmine included. I heard this also. Divinity Nicole makes sense. Fruit and veggies much cheaper. Mom is at peace, but he's not, and that's okay. Jazz is in a different place. Y'all go work it out. Yeah, he's haunted, needs therapy like a MFer. They all are, Jazz and the entire family. That could be true. But the thing is, it is not like she died last year. If I remember correctly, it's been several years since she passed away. That's why everybody is saying, why now are you coming with this dude? Like it's been years ago. That is what has people perplexed. Uh, I mean, you have definitely the right to feel however you feel about the families. Right, not into law, but heard the snacks will not be stamps. Not yet. I don't know. I thought that too, but it's not as perfect as we thought. The dad uploaded a video and tried to catch before they take it down. He talks about his daughter like a ninja on the streets. That's unfortunate.
Dancing to Jasmine always want to pull out this camera and make these videos. And look, she probably don't post. I got videos of her shit too. You know what I'm saying? We be busting up, go to her house, have a party. We kicking and we vibing. Now the same video you would switch it up the whole narrative. I'm not into this type of shit, bro. So but because it's so much, like I don't even be knowing where to even start. Honestly, that's why I watched the video myself. It was like, damn, it seems like I'm talking in circles because I don't be knowing where to start because I wasn't expecting to be doing this shit. Like this ain't something I
Well,
woke.
then stop. Just tell your sister if you really feel it's that big of a deal, do a cease and desist and go on about your business. That's really all you can do, bruh. Actually, you really can't do nothing because she has the freedom of speech unless you can prove that she's lying. I mean, if you can't prove that, then I mean, you really need to go on about your business because it ain't gonna help. I mean, if you trying to grow, I guess keep on doing this shit. But if that's not it, you really kind of off there. When you listen to the dad, you realize he's fallen out with most of his family. Okay, what dad are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Beauty? Can someone please tell her she is jealous of lower class people receiving stamps is the issue? Oh, you talking about old girl. Yeah, that's true. It does sound like he's talking in circles. It sounds like he's trying to make people believe something that's not true. I mean, that's what I see. She's telling it from her perspective, and maybe just because he has an issue, she can chill out. I mean, her mama been gone for a while. Let the lady rest in peace. Why you got to bring it up? She done talked about her mama a lot and a long enough. Yeah, right, Lakeisha. Peach said lower income is the way to go. Middle class don't get no benefits. Better live a lower income life to get more or higher. She did say higher as well, to be fair. She said either be rich or poor, but not middle, because you make just enough to struggle. That's basically where she was coming from. And I mean, that's her perspective. I'm just going to say that's her perspective because uh, that's all you can really say. That's her perspective, man. Let me play our station break and then we're going to go to Wineglass and chill. Wait a minute.
I think I know. I touch that fire for you. I do that three, but
I'm getting the video set up, guys. Rose Peach will never retire. She won't be able to.
Oil to make it crispy. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it today. And then I'm gonna put it in this pot. Warm it up.
This video is called Why Are We Broke? Real Day in the Life of a Mama 4.
Now, this bad
Do
baby.
we really make 6,000 a month?
It's a high. You ready to get your clothes changed? Get out of there. Close it back. Good boy. Close it. Good boy. So I like my pancakes to be thick like this. I don't like my pancakes to be loose. I like them to be very, very thick. And you see how the oil is around it. It's gonna get a crispy and it's gonna get very crispy on the sides. It's gonna have a crispy edge, and that's what I want. You see these edges right here? That's what I want. That's what this gives my pancakes. So that's what I like. I like my pancakes to be crispy. Good morning, y'all. So I look bad. I did my hair last night in my old previous video that y'all seen. It's probably my eye itching.
Hey,
So,
Shonda.
Nayori
That's okay.
is not going to school as of right now because of the pause of the government and stuff like that. So,
It slowed down,
I think they
Shanae.
unpaused it, but Nayori probably won't go back to school until next week. This is probably what they're going to tell me. They didn't call me back to let me know that it's unpaused or anything. So he's here. So I'm just going to keep him here. Even if the pause continue, I'm just going to homeschool him here at home, do my best to homeschool him. So
Wait a minute.
Yeah, y'all. He's playing with the cat. So yeah, y'all.
Wait a minute. Because I need to hear what she just said.
He's here. So I'm just gonna keep him here. Is not going to school as of right now because of the pause of the government.
Now, see, this is the thing. Yes, he said that, but nothing and no one has told anybody that there's an actual pause because he can't actually pause the funding. And the fact that all of these ignorant people hear something second or third hand most of the time and are making it fact is beyond me. Like, that's why it's like, oh my God, how is she somebody's mama? Because she's slow as fuck. Oh,
And stuff like that. So I think they paused it, but Nayori probably won't go back to school until next week. This is probably what they're gonna tell me. They didn't call me back to let me know that it's unpaused or anything. So he's here. So I'm just gonna keep him here. Even if the pause continue, I'm just gonna homeschool him here at home. Do my best to homeschool him. So yeah, y'all.
the little baby already a little slow. Please let that boy go to school.
He's playing with the cat. So yeah, y'all.
That man eating his pancakes, y'all. Hi, family. He good. Use your fork. He eating it with his hand.
Why is a 1 year old got a grown people fork? If you are going to give him a fork, at least give him one of the ones with the damn little nub tops on it. Jeez.
What happened to your fork? Beautiful that pancake is,
Y'all, so I'm starting my braids now. This is how they look. The back part is gonna be a little thinner because I can't really see my back. This is my first braid, y'all, so it don't look too hot. But once I get closer, I think in these parts, especially up here, I'm probably gonna feed in 5 more to be thicker. That's how I'm gonna do my hair for this bohemian. Is it bohemian look? I'm using that human hair, so it's all
Who the hell is she talking to?
over here. And then I got bundles right here that I'm working on now. So he woke up crying. Cry baby. What happened to your socks that I put you on earlier? Look. His little feet. He mad. Show him your feet. He mad, look. He mad, y'all. He got a little attitude. Look at my feet. Look at your feet. We gotta change your clothes too. Come on. We are not pajama people, so we don't wear pajamas like that. I wear my moo-moos, and I tell the kids if they want to put their pajamas on, they can, but they don't really put their pajamas on. We usually just hop in the bed and go right to sleep, so that's just... All right, y'all, so I'm looking terrible, but it is what it is. I tried to do the front like a little bitty braid because I don't like it falling in my face. I'm not the type of person that put hair directly in my face, so I'm just gonna braid these up, but you really ain't gonna be able to tell unless you really looking at my head. You're not supposed to be all in my head anyways, but I'm fit to put this dinner on and really get it together. So I did want to talk to y'all about the income situation, about me and my family's income. Well, it's really not a discussion, but I just want to say that with working the other job, because I think is a lot of people are confused. So working the other job that I have was bringing in extra income. So, but what was going on was she paid 50% of the rent. And then out of my check, she took a majority of it. So we got paid every week. And so she took majority of it, like almost $300, and then it will leave me with $53, or what was it, I think my highest was like $93. And so in my mind, I'm thinking like, you know, they was paying the rent at the other house. We had no issues. And but in my mind, how I'm thinking, I'm calculating this up. Like
Girl, you shouldn't be
honestly,
calculating jack.
if I can do this, if I can pay my own rent, I don't need nobody to really take the money out my check. So basically, I really just knew my self worth. Let's just put it like that. The job is cool and all, but I feel
You said she took $300 out your check and she was paying half of your rent. You said some around $1,000. So really your worth is that you was kind of coming up on that deal. My thing is, if she doesn't own the property, why in the heck is she paying any of your rent? Like that was dumb anyway. Unless she's paying more than she's taking out of your check. So that's what you need to be trying to explain. Why was she even involved in your rent? How much did she take versus how much did she pay? Who was getting cheated?
like I can make this type of money on YouTube. I worked hard getting two monetized channels. I can make the same or maybe even double or triple more than what she was paying me.
Okay, so why did you stop doing YouTube to go work for her?
So that's I had that in my mindset and then I knew my worth. I just knew me. I just knew like one, it's stressful already because I have kids. I have ADHD. They have ADHD, so it was really throwing our routine off. That was another one. And another one is I really enjoy being with my kids, even though I get frustrated like anybody else. I
That thing said she get frustrated.
get frustrated, but I like to take my kids somewhere. And so losing this job really wasn't really benefiting me nothing. Like I wasn't bringing home nothing. So my whole check was maybe like 400. So if you think about it, that's 800 extra dollars that I could make off of YouTube. So in a week, if I drop two videos, long form videos that's 10 minutes or plus, right? I can easily make $200 a week. And the more months that I keep doing this, the bigger my income gets, right?
I don't believe that. I don't believe she's making $100 per video because that's basically she's saying two videos a week, 10 minutes long, $100. I don't believe that.
So that's my plan is to drop two videos. I haven't been doing that. I'm trying to get back into the routine of dropping two videos a week. I mean a day. I'm sorry, two
Okay, okay. Now that I believe.
videos a day and I can make about 200, probably closer, more than 200. Um I know in 1 week, and I didn't drop two videos, I only dropped one video a day, and I made about 150. So it's money into YouTube. Don't ever let these people think that, oh, you not getting nothing. It's dollars on pennies, pennies on dollars, or whatever they say. Well, I'm making some money. So in my mind, I'm thinking like if I need more money, I just need to go a little bit harder, right? So that's what it is. And another thing that's killing both me and Babe Pockets is this car. The car note is almost how much, well, the rent is double, but the car payment is almost $1,000. I need to get rid of
Damn.
that car and get another truck. If I'm going to get rid of the car, get less interest, then I want to get a brand new truck. A brand new truck.
Girl, you're not gonna be able to afford a brand new truck. If you're paying $1,000 almost on a used vehicle that is a little older, I mean, I'm assuming based on your current credit situation, how do you think you're gonna get a newer truck, nicer truck, and pay less money?
with not that much. I have to put down every month $600. If I get rid of the truck, I will be straight. You know what I mean? So the rent here is a little higher. So I know a lot of people was like, you was making 16,000. I mean 6,000 a month. Yes, I was making 6,000 with her income. Without her income, we making about 45. So this is what we make. And I'm just like, I can do this at home and still manage my mental
Shanae.
and my kids' mental and be there for my kids. Just show y'all the video, right? So that's what I've been doing. I know it's a little bit of confusing, but yes, we bring in this type of money.
It's a little bit of confusing, but with 4,500, your rent is 1,600. So that leaves you about 2,900, and your car is right at 1,000. So let's take that 900. So that leaves you $2,000 a month that you have to live off of. You do have to pay your insurance and any incidentals, et cetera, et cetera. But she gets food stamps. With her paying 1,600, she's getting food stamps for her and her family. So it seems like she should be tight but doable because she does have $2,000. Let's just say $1,000 of extra income. That's 250 a week. That's tight. It is tight. It is tight.
So Bay bringing his own set of money. His money that he bring in is closer to almost 16, 1,700 a month. I make about 15 every 2 weeks, and give or take probably more every 2 weeks. So we make that money. It's just that we need more. So I'm the type of person when it
Honey, we ain't got it to do, as they say. Shonda. I get so sick of people wearing these diagnoses like badges and using them as crutches. That's what she is teaching her children. You're allowing your ADD, ADHD to put limitations on your abilities. Now, DD, baby, she got them limitations. She ain't allowing them to put nowhere. That's what she got. That's who she is. Now, if it was someone else and they conducted themselves differently, I would say differently. But no, this young lady, yeah. Okay, shake my head. I'm not trying to brag. I have a very newer model Benz. My car note is on the lower side of 400. Her credit is shot. Dang, Shonda. Her car note is 640 something. She said that in another recent video. Well, why she lying to us? Like we don't really care because we're not paying her bills. So why lie about it? Oh God, does she have a mom to work her through her budget? Yeah, she does. I would sit down with her if I was her mom. But her mama don't think she's slow. I don't think Rose, the mom, brought over the balloons for the birthday and probably ain't talked to her since. Yeah, I agree with that.
comes down to um, wanting more, I'm gonna always push and hustle to do more. My auntie showed me that. My auntie is the only one in our family that brought a house. Oh well, my cousin on my mama's side, she brought a house too, but on my daddy's side, my mama, them, I'm more closer to my auntie. And so she brought a house. She taught me things of not depending on a man, always have your own income because anything can happen, right? But she brought her own house. She told me this a long time ago, and I just feel dumb because when we had Nayori and we moved into the townhouse, this is when I was doing reaction videos. We were middle class, so I didn't get food stamps. I had to pay. We didn't get medical insurance. I had to pay out of pocket for health insurance, and I paid off my car. At that time, I had a Ford Focus. I paid that off. I was on the way of buying a house, and then I quit the job. And it feel like I
Why?
took a whole bunch of steps back. We had to go into a smaller apartment. I got pregnant and all that. Just to sum it up, y'all, I feel like this time around, I'm really doing a big one. I quit a job because I don't want to work for nobody else. And plus, I know my worth. And secondly, the job was so stressful that it was messing with my mental because I have to go take care of them and then come home and take care of my kids who have ADHD. And I got my own ADHD, my mind runs and stuff like that. I can do it myself on YouTube. So I'm finna make this money. And I don't want to make 4,000 off of YouTube. I want to make 10. I want to make 15. I want to make 20,000 on YouTube. This is my ultimate goal. I'm going to make this money. I'm going to do this. I am the type of person that's going to hustle. But like I said before, um, I was in a predicament before that we didn't get food stamps. I worked. We all worked. We was low. I mean, we was middle class. But now I don't want to be in middle class. I don't want to be in a middle class predicament either, because being in middle class, you're still struggling. So I want to be rich. But me
I
working
wanna
on
be
YouTube and
rich.
giving myself a voice, I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself to make this money. So it is money into YouTube. Don't ever let nobody that never made the type of money, or that's not making this type of money, or that's a go getter or anything like that, tell you that it's not, because it is. I have plenty of comments. They be
Okay, you just said don't let a person who's never made the money tell you that it's not possible. So you saying you have made the money and you're telling yourself it's possible because you've done one? The army always says see one, do one, teach one. So you've seen it because you saw Peach, you talk about it all the time. Have you done it yet?
like, you was never gonna make no money. You don't even get the views, but I'm making the money though. It might not be the money that I want right now or need, but in the long run, I'm thinking 90 days,
She is.
your girl gonna be up there. That's my whole goal, is to be up there. Make these videos and don't play no games. So yeah, y'all, that's all I wanted to tell y'all. I know it's a lot of confusion about how much I make. Honestly, it really doesn't matter how much I make. All I know is that I know what type of person, I know what type of life I want to give my kids, and I know where I've been. It is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. I gotta cook and clean and do all types of stuff, but I love it. I love it here. And the thing about the other job is that it really woke me up. I think it's a lesson. It woke me up to be like, get on your stuff, Diamond, and make this money. You work too hard to have somebody tell you you're not worth this type of money and work you to death. But you can
This girl talks you to death about money. She does. I'ma make it. I'ma do it. Well, then do it, baby. Nobody is stopping you but you. We're not telling you what you can't do. We're not speaking down on you at all. We just watching. Quite frankly, we don't know what to damn say.
make this money doing it yourself and just vlogging your life. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, y'all, I will see y'all in another one.
Nicole, that ain't no husband. That's a I can't I'm gonna have to think of a name for him, but they're not married though. I will say that.
Target made Up and Up for you, helping you save on storage
Well,
solutions with
guys,
bags in all shapes and
that is gonna
sizes,
be it for
so
us tonight.
everything has a home. Everyday favorites
Oh,
at unbeatable prices.
hold
We
on.
made Up and Up for you, only at Target.
That is gonna be it. Oh, Diamond has told us what she had to say. We listened to as much as we could of Just Jazzy's brother, cause oh my goodness. Um, My Jazzy Life, poor little Tink Tink. We're gonna look at her other video tomorrow. We're gonna look at Chrissy tomorrow, and then Zanadia Simone. I have some information. I'm trying to put it together in a way that I can tell the full compass of the story with Zanadia. So stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for taking the time. Oh, you just getting here, boo? I'm sorry, but you can definitely hit that replay. Just hashtag replay when you do, love. Also, y'all share the video with other people who would like this content. Like I said, thank you so much for checking out the video. I will see you guys tomorrow with some more great content and commentary. See you then. Bye.
She get it from her mama. I'ma say you fuck her right. Body look is unpolite. Tell me in a humble life. Tell me is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. All that